Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Game 3 of the Area Round Playoffs. The Cedar Ridge Raiders took Game 1 here in Weimar by a score of 4-3 on a Cruz Budiker walk-off home run in the bottom of the 7th. Klein Collins came back and took Game 2, 7-2. And now here is the decisive winner-take-all Game 3. Klein Collins, Cedar Ridge, here in Weimar, Texas. The winner will advance to face the Kingwood Mustangs, the third-place team from Klein Collins District that they won 13-5A in the third round of the playoffs.
Mikey Tanner is at first, Austin Finnegan at second, Jake Jarvis at third, Jacob Rodriguez is on short. In the outfield, Joel Rodriguez in left, Nick Carney in center, Jason Helms, your right fielder. Jared Hoover behind the plate. Lance Moskowitz is starting on the mound. The Raiders will be bringing up Kovovitz, Pinchback, and McCann.
Jake Jarvis at third, J-Rod at short, Austin Finnegan at second, Mikey Tanner at first, Jared Huber behind the dish, left field Joel Rodriguez, center field Nick Carney, right field Jason Helms. On the hill is Lance Moskowitz, the Game 1 loser. You know he would do anything to get the win here in Game 3. First pitch of Game 3, strike called. Ryan Klimovitz is the leadoff hitter here for the Cedar Ridge Raiders. Now we'll even up at 1-1. 5:28 start time here. Game 3. That one just below the knees. 2-1 now to Klimovitz. Weimar Veterans Memorial Park, Strickland Field. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground. Jake Jarvis bare hands it, fires over to first. Got him! Oh, what a defensive play by Jarvis. Cameron Pinchback, the third baseman. Up next.
Cameron Pinchback.
Strike one there. Paco with a beautiful, masterful game, but Lance Moskowitz is king of getting that first pitch strike. See Pinchback's numbers there. Good hitter. 1-1 count here. 81 degrees. Here in Weimar, that one goes foul. Waiting here in the stands is East Bernard High School. They're waiting to play their one-game series against Blanco. After this ball game, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's a pitch from Moski. Tried to go backdoor with it. Pinchback wanted to go, then held off. 2-2. Too far inside, full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Pinchback. Pinchback, a senior, hits this ball, loops it into center field, and that is going to be, oh no, looks like J-Rod, the shortstop, could have been injured on the dive there. That would be devastating. The training staff are being called over by the umpires, but the players saying, no, we're good. Can't tell what he's looking at right there. Maybe a right shoulder. Tell you what, Jacob Rodriguez is an absolute warrior, and if he can stay in the ball game, he will. I guarantee that. Cap Marr, the athletic trainer, for Klein Collins High School out there. Chatting with J-Rod, trying to figure out what is going on exactly, and it looks like his right knee, the back of his knee, that's dangerous. She's going to do a couple of tests here, you can see. Make sure nothing is torn. This would be a devastating injury for the Tigers if J-Rod cannot continue. It's a single, a loop single for Pinchback. He'll be on first base with one out here in the top of the first inning. Coach Carlos out there. He just needed a Gatorade, right? Not sure what to make of this. At first it looked like the knee, but so hard to tell what's going on out there. Maybe possibly just a cramp in that leg. That very well could be it too. After a long and grueling game two, coming right back out here and making a diving play to start the game off. And let's hope it's just a cramp for J-Rod and he can continue. I think that's going to be the case. He gets a big ovation from this crowd here. And J-Rod will stay in the ball game at shortstop, and let's see if this affects his range at all at that shortstop position. That brings up the catcher, Mike McCann. Had a terrific series so far. Game one, he was 1 for 2 with 2 walks and an RBI double. Rips this one to center field. That wind holding it up, though. Nick Carney is able to camp under it and make the easy grab for out number 2. No question, this wind has been a factor so far today. And it's just that much more shocking to me that Carney was able to take one out over that left field wall with this wind. First baseman Cruz Budiker takes that curveball inside. Remember, this was the matchup right here in the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs. Budiker took Moskowitz deep. Moskowitz has an opportunity at payback right here in the first inning at least. That ball gets away from Huber. And it's going to allow Pinchback to easily get to second base. Two balls, no strikes to count to Budiker. 2 outs in the inning, runner on second. There's a chopper over to Jake Jarvis. Makes the easy throw to Tanner at first in time for out number 3. So Lance Moskowitz has a very productive first inning. Only seeing 3 hitters in that loop single. Klein Collins, the home team here in Game 3, as they won the flip right after Game 2. When we come back, bottom of the first, here on the Legacy Sports Network. Back here, and Weimar, Texas, Game 3. The area round of the playoffs. Jacob Rodriguez, the one that was just banged up a little bit, coming up to the plate. Wouldn't expect a full sprint here down to first base. We'll see what happens. And ball ripped down the third base line, foul. Jason Ruiz, the junior right-handed pitcher, is on the bump for the Raiders. Here's the 0-1 to J-Rod. Change up. He's able to check his swing, 1-1. That pitch was down low. Two balls and a strike to J-Rod. Jason Ruiz was the Game 3 winner last weekend in Cedar Ridge's 9-4 victory over Austin Westlake. 2-2 now after that cut. Here's the offering. And a strikeout of J-Rod. And a good start on the hill for Ruiz. These two starting pitchers here in Game 3 are not your normal Game 3 starters. These guys are spectacular pitchers. Austin Finnegan struggled a little bit at the plate in Game 2. Trying to make up for that here. Takes ball 1. Nice pitch on the outside part of the plate. A little bit further off the play, but called strike 2. Finnegan watches that one down low. That will even up the count on Finney. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And another punch out for Ruiz. 2 consecutive to start the ball game. That will bring up team MVP, third baseman Jake Jarvis. So when Jarvis comes up, if you're the Raiders, this is what you want. 2 outs and nobody on. Watches that change up inside for a called strike. Strike 2. quickly falls behind. Ruiz likes to work quick. Gets a sign. Here's the 0-2. Upstairs. Ball one. Blanco now showing up for their ball game against East Bernard. Blanco Panthers. There's Jake Jarvis's number in district play, 16 RBI in 16 games. Not bad. Swung it, strike three, way inside, but the ball goes all the way to the backstop here, and Jake Jarvis easily makes it over to first. So a drop third strike. Allows Jarvis to reach first, and that will bring up the right fielder, Jason Helms.
Jason Helms. Right fielder.
Big swing there by the tall lefty. 0-1. Jason Ruiz getting on top of these hitters early. 0-2 for Helms. Too far outside. 1-2 now. You don't get very many opportunities to have 4 strikeouts in an inning, but Jason Ruiz has the chance right here. If he can K Helms. 1-2. Jarvis is moving on the pitch down low. Stolen base attempt, and he's in there safely. A runner in scoring position for Helms. And he has a 2-2 count on him. Here's the pitch. Pops straight up in the air. Pinch back goes after it, but that's going to be well foul. Not even close to being in play. So count will remain 2-2. Swung on and missed. Jason Ruiz, 4 strikeouts in the bottom of the first inning, getting the job done on the bump. After 1 full inning, it's 0-0. Game 3, Cedar Ridge, Klein Collins. Daniel Williams leading off the top half of the second inning for the Raiders. There's the pitch by Mosky. There you see Daniel Williams' numbers. He put up quite the season. That one a little bit too far outside. Williams has struggled here in the series, though. 0 for 3 in game 1. 1 for 3 with a walk in game 2. And he strikes out there.
Left fielder number 21, Klein Collins.
Klump grounds the ball to Finnegan, over to Mikey Tanner in time for out number 2. And both these pitchers off to hot starts.
Two outs, left fielder number 5, Chris Chambers.
I will bring up Chambers, as you heard. Nobody on, 2 outs.
Wait, I think we're on the wrong side.
She thinks she's on the wrong side, apparently. That pitch just off the black of the plate. 2-0 count on Chambers. Top of the second, 0-0, game 3. This ball sliced foul down that first base side. Out of the zone. 3-1 count now for Chambers, and got a hitter's count. Let's see what he can do with a good pitch. Possibly from Mosky. Good inside pitch there on a 3-1 count by Mosky, and all he can do is foul it off. Pops this one up in the air. Jarvis gives chase, so does Huber, but it's fouling out of play. Back behind that Collins dugout. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Time called before Mosky starts his delivery. Swung on and missed, dropped third strike, but Huber completes the strikeout by throwing it over to first. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Mosky. 1-2-3 inning in the second inning. When we come back, bottom of the second. 0-0, game 3 here on the Legacy Sports Network. Mikey Tanner will lead off the bottom half of the second inning here. Jason Ruiz. Fastball down low, taken by Mikey for ball one. Right up the middle. That was a laser. Look out, Jason Ruiz. Luckily, he was able to get out of the way. That will bring up center fielder Nick Carney. And that's going to hit Carney, and he eats it for the second time today. 2 hit by pitches. Carney on first, Tanner on second. Jeremy Trojic, the head coach for the Raiders, not agreeing with the call, thinking he leaned into it, but home plate umpire said, no, I saw it pretty well. Remember, you don't have to get out of the way. You just can't lean into it. DH Tristan Sanders now at the dish. 2 runners on, nobody out, bottom of the second. Game 3. Here's Ruiz's pitch to Sanders. Hit on the ground. The shortstop Klimovitz has it. Fires over to second. Just barely. Getting Nick Carney on the force out at second. The 6'4 fielder's choice. That's the first out of the inning. Men on the corners, 1 out. Catcher Jared Huber. That wind is really whipping around now. It is getting crazy. Austin Windsor is going to be a pinch runner for Tristan Sanders at first base.
Number 8, Austin Windsor. Pinch running at first base.
Sanders looks overheated there. It's starting to warm up a little bit even though it's windy. Got up to about 83, 84, about 82 now. It's hot. There's the pitch from Ruiz. Too far outside, 1-0 to Huber. This one ripped into right center field. That's going to be a gapper. The center fielder, Williams, has it, fires it in. But that's an RBI single by Jared Huber, who is just red hot in this series. Wow. As you heard there, Kyle Saul, the senior. The courtesy runner for the catcher, Huber, at first. Going to bring up the 9-hole hitter, left fielder, Joel Rodriguez. He had just an amazing district season after being called up late in the year for an injured player. Struck gold, found a new starter. That ball, wow, Budiker probably should have grabbed that while he had an opportunity before it went foul. Looked at it just a little bit too long. So Joel Rodriguez in an 0-2 hole, 1 out. Runners on the corners. Throws it over to first, does Ruiz. That ball ripped into left field, and that's going to be another RBI single. 2-0. The Tigers lead here in the second inning.
Number 3, Jacob Rodriguez, Cedar.
Now the leadoff hitter, J-Rod, shortstop. Runners on first and second, still only one out. 0 for 1 today, struck out. Leading off the first inning for the Tigers. Here's the 1-0 pitch, squares around a bunt. Pulls it back, and Budeker came charging in. Boy, that could be dangerous. You're over there 15 feet from the hitter, and he just rips one right at you. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ruiz checks the runner at second. Kicks, delivers. Down low, 2-1. Swung on and missed as that one tailed away. Good looking pitch from Ruiz. Two balls, 2 strikes. There's the pitch. Same pitch, same result. Another strikeout for Jason Ruiz. Strike 1 to Finney. 2-0 the score here in game 3, bottom of the second inning. Collins trying to advance to face Kingwood. This ball looped into left field. Is that going to drop? Yes, it is. And way too short for Coach Carlos to send Kyle Saul. Smart move, though, to keep him at third and not try to push it. He would have no doubt he would have been thrown out at home. Jake Jarvis now at the plate with a big opportunity to bust this game open early. Bases loaded, but 2 outs. Collins already with a 2-0 lead. There's the pitch from Ruiz. Loops this one into right center. It's probably going to hang up a little bit too long, and it does. The right fielder is able to come down with the ball and make a play for the 3rd out of the inning. But the Tigers strike first and score 2 after 2 innings of play. Klein Collins 2, Cedar Ridge 0. Nico Rodriguez leads off the third inning with a base knock to left field. Hey, he pinch hit in game one and had an RBI single that tied the ball game up in the sixth inning. Leads off the inning with a base hit right here. That's how you earn more playing time right there. Hit the ball hard. The snap-back throw almost got him at first. Second baseman Derek Ramos at the plate, his first at-bat today. Coach Griff time being called here. I'm not sure. Not sure what they wanted there. I think I missed something. Asked for an appeal. Nico Rodriguez is at first. Squares around to bunt, pulls it back. Maybe on the check swing, they wanted a strike called. Instead, it's 2-0. Puts the bunt down, but it's going to be foul. Puts the bunt down well this time. Moski grabs it, fires over to first, makes a nice, easy throw. I tell you what, that's not an easy play to make for a pitcher. He made it look easy right there, though. Ramos does his job, though. Gets the sack button down and moves over Nico Rodriguez to second with one out. That'll bring up the leadoff man, Ryan Klimovitz. Really struggled in this series. Fastball inside. Too far, 1-0. Beautiful breaking pitch by Moskowitz, and that's really what he brings to the table. Just nasty movement on all of his pitches. Even the fastball has a tail on it. 1-1 count to Klimovitz. There's the pitch. Checks his swing. Asked for help. Did not go. Two and one the count. Lifted up in the air. That's going to be fouling out of play. Almost gets Nico over there at second, but nobody was on the bag. Moski was hoping that Finney would reach over there, the second baseman. This one goes foul and out of play. And another K for Lance Moskowitz. And these Game 3 pitchers here are not playing around. Now we'll bring up Pinchback. Runner on second, 2 outs. Pinchback is 1 for 1 today. Had that bloop where J-Rod got injured. Big cut there, comes up empty. Mosky looking in. This one's fouled. That's going to be well out of play. There's the pitch by Mosky. Try to backdoor breaking speed pitch. Coach Trojic wanted to send him. He doesn't, though, and probably a good idea. Carney has a great arm out there in center field and potentially could have thrown him out. You don't want to make that out right there in that spot. That will bring up the catcher, McCann. McCann has proved time after time in this series that he can make the big hit. Ball hit on the ground. Jarvis dives for it, can't grab it, and it gets into left field for an RBI single. Like I just said, McCann delivers again. Nothing surprising there. And as always, Marcus Bailey is going to be the courtesy runner for McCann. I'll bring up Game 1 hero, Cruz Buteker. Wow. From my angle, that was clear as day that Buteker looked like he was about to swing. But the barrel of the bat, I don't think it started, had gotten far enough, so another hit by pitch. And the bases are now loaded. Pinchback is on third, McCann's on second, Buteker is on first. Two to one the score. Top of the third inning, 2 outs, bases juiced. Big spot for center fielder Daniel Williams. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Mosky needs to get out of this jam here. Down low, 1-0. Blow it outside, 2-0. Inside, 3-0. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 4. Walks in the game tying run.
Number 21, Klein Collins. 2 out.
Ball hit to the first baseman, Tanner. He makes the play and steps on the bag, but the damage was done on the single RBI by McCann and then the RBI walk by Daniel Williams. Going into the bottom of the third, it's 2-2, Raiders-Tigers. Right fielder Jason Helms leading off the bottom of the third. Ruiz high and away. Down low, 2-0 the count for Helms. That ball ripped into right center field, but with that wind, it just hangs up. And it's an easy play for Klump in right field. 2-2, tie ball game, game 3. Winner will face the Kingwood Mustangs. Mikey Tanner, the first baseman, at the plate now. So Plano moves on to the third round. They're going to play Rockwall. Plano's from 10-5A, the 2 seed. Rockwall from 12-5A, they're the 2 seed as well. 2-0 count on Tanner. Kingwood, the 3rd seed from 13-5A, and Klein Collins, the 1st seed from 13-5A. Cedar Ridge, the 2 seed from 16-5A. Like I just said, the winner will face Kingwood. Good looking pitch, called a strike, 2-1 there. On the top part of that bracket in Region 2, Allen will play Plano West with the Woodlands, who won 2-1 today at Dell Diamond against Round Rock. That one's lifted foul, looks like it's gonna get out of play. 2-2. So the Woodlands will face the winner of Klein and Round Rock. Round Rock won game 1 4-1 last night at about 2 a.m. over in Mumford. Klein leading game 2 6-0. We'll get an update for you there. That one might be headed to game 3 as well. Here's the 2-2. Checks the swing. Outside, full count. Too far outside, ball 4. Very, very close pitch right there, though. Could have gone either way very easily. Jason Ruiz on the season has thrown 31 1/3 innings. He's 1-1 on the season. 2.68 ERA. Good looking breaking ball there. Called a strike on Nick Carney. In district play, he's thrown 13 innings. 0-1 with a 2.69. Pretty much the same. Very close to it. There's the 0-1. Another breaking ball. This one hit the shortstop, Klimovitz. Over to second. Got him. First. Double play. 6-4-3 double play by the Raiders, and they get out of the inning. After 3 full innings, it's Cedar Ridge 2, Klein Collins 2 here on the Legacy Sports Network. Malski's pitch taken for ball 1. That ball hit into right center field. Carney gives chase. Helms calls him off, and he makes the grab. That was Chris Chambers, the left fielder. I'll bring up Nico Rodriguez, the DH. Checks his swing on that one. Asked for help. Did he go? Nope, he didn't go. I don't think they've called a single person on that all series long. This ball ripped into center field, but just hanging up there. Easy play for Carney. Derek Ramos, the second baseman. Takes ball 1 there. Nobody on, 2 outs, top of the fourth inning, I'm sorry. Good looking fastball. Hits the outside. Evens it up at 1-1. Fastball missing the spot down low. Count goes to 3-1 for the second baseman, Ramos. There's a little ground ball, basically a bunt. It was a full swing, but he barely got the bat on it and just trickled down that third base line, and it's an infield single for Ramos. I'll bring off leadoff man, Ryan Klimovitz. Takes ball one there, starting to fall behind again. I want to get out of that habit before it hurts you. That ball hit hard to left field. That could be trouble. Coach Trojic was going to send him the entire way. But at the last minute, you realize, no, there's no way he's going to make it. And he stays put at third. And Klimovitz has his first big hit of this series. And it's a double, stand-up double. And that will put Ramos now at third. Klimovitz at second, 2 runners on for the two-hitter. Cameron Pinchback, he's 2 for 2 already today. Pitch inside. Strike called there. That will even it up on Pinchback at 1-1. Pinchback on the season hitting .261, 14 RBIs. That one goes foul, straight back. 1-2. So Mosky has him here in a pitcher's count. Let's see if he can finish him off or get him to chase something out of the zone. Tapper foul down the first base side. Count remains 1-2. That outside pitch, nice piece of hitting by Pinchback just to get a bat on it and stay alive. Pitch number 6. Coming up here in this at-bat. Just barely missing on that one. 2-2. Ripped foul down that first base side. And a great battle right here between Moskowitz and Pinchback. Here's the 2-2 from Mosky. Inside, ball 3. Ball 4, walked him. And Mosky visually aggravated there that he didn't get the call. Bases are loaded for the Raiders. Remember, this two-out rally started with a little tapper that he barely got a bat on. Did Ramos. He's at third. Klimovitz is at second. Pinch back at first. Mike McCann, the catcher, up with a big opportunity. Just barely outside. And Coach Griff is just aggravated right now. They're not getting those close calls. I think everybody's just frustrated that, especially from that first game, the strike zone was so inconsistent. The count. Here's the pitch from Mosky. Down low, 2-0. Once again, looked like a strike on the inside, not called. 3-0, it's almost like it's got to go right down the middle. Misses that one well, low and away. Ball 4, and he walks in another run. Maybe the best offense right now is just stand up there and don't swing the bat. Coach Carlos really getting after that home plate umpire right now. I'm pretty sure I'm not alone, rightfully so. 3-2 the score. Cedar Ridge with the lead. Utica at the plate. Ball 2. Mosky gets a sign. Kicks, delivers. Fastball just below the knees. Taken for ball 3. 3-0 count on Budeker. Strike called on the outside part of the plate. There were 3 pitches better than that one during the sequence, and they were called balls. So I'm just at a loss now at this point. Here's the 3-1 pitch. That one way inside, ball 4. And I'm being dead serious here. If you're Cedar Ridge, why would you swing the bat right now? Don't swing the bat. This guy will walk you unless you have 3 pitches right down the exact middle, belt high. Upstairs, ball 1. 2-0. Center fielder Daniel Williams at the dish. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Whoa, come on. 3-0 on a curveball right down the middle. Beautiful pitch by Moski. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Outside, ball 4. We got to. This is getting, honestly, this is just ridiculous. Coach Carlos calmly trying to talk to the home plate umpire, but I don't get it. Let's see if we can zoom in maybe a little bit closer with this back camera and see if we can get a better angle on these pitches. They're strikes.
Number 21, Klein Collins.
Grant Klump, the right fielder. Checks the swing there. One and 0 the count. This one hit hard to left field. Could be in between them. No! Joel Rodriguez makes the grab. Unbelievable catch in left field by Joel Rodriguez. Oh, wow, saving at least 2 runs on the play. And after bad call after bad call, 4 consecutive walks by the home plate umpire. The new score, 5-2. When we come back, bottom of the 4th, Klein Collins at bat. Tristan Sanders, the designated hitter, will be at the plate. Jason Ruiz on the hill for the Raiders. This ball ripped into center field. That's going to land in front of Williams, the center fielder, for a leadoff single. Now, you know, after all this arguing, he's going to make sure that he calls it both ways. So if I'm the Tigers, I'm not swinging unless it's a perfect pitch. Pinch runner for Tristan Sanders. That will be number 20, sophomore James Kuykendall. That'll bring up the catcher, Jared Huber. Five to 2 the score. Cedar Ridge leads. Bottom half of the 4th inning. This is game 3. Inside pitch. Taken for ball one. Curveball in there for a called strike. At the knees. Popped up in the air. Utica able to get underneath and make the play for out number one. Left fielder Joel Rodriguez now at the plate. And now the umpire over there telling a fan to move away from right behind the plate. Okay. Okay, well, there's 6 people crowded out right here now. You're going to go tell all of them to move? I'm not sure. Good looking curveball on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 count. Here's the 1-2. Ripped down the third base line, foul. The count, to Joel. Swung on and missed. He was way in front of that off-speed pitch. Leadoff man, shortstop, Jacob Rodriguez at the plate. There's a high chopper grabbed by Klimovich, and I think the reason it went so high is because it hit right where that grass starts at the little lip near home plate where the grass starts by the dirt, and that thing just rocketed straight up in the air, and there's nothing anybody could do defensively about it. They had to wait for the ball to get back down. So an infield single by Jacob Rodriguez. Austin Finnegan at the plate. Fastball outside, ball one. Fastball. That was even further outside, called a strike. 1-1. Finney lifts this one up into shallow right field, and a nice easy play out there for the second baseman Ramos for out number 3. After 4 full innings of play, the score 5-2, Raiders on top of the Tigers here in Game 3. Coach Carlos out before the inning starts, talking to the home plate umpire. Chris Chambers, the left fielder, will start off the top of the 5th inning. Good looking curveball right there, called strike 1. That ball hit just over the outstretched glove of J-Rod into left field for a leadoff single. Outside, ball 1 to the DH, Nico Rodriguez. Fastball lifted straight up in the air. Jarvis calls for it and makes the grab for the first out of the inning. Derek Ramos, the second baseman, up to bat. Upstairs, 1-0 to Ramos. Outside, 2-0. That one sliced foul down the first base side. 2 balls, 1 strike to Ramos. Chambers is on first. 1 out in the inning. Ball lifted up in the air. Tanner giving chase, but it's going to be foul and out of play. Too far outside. Three balls, 2 strikes. Time called. Payoff pitch to Ramos. Hit down that right field line. Helms is there to make the easy play, and the second out is recorded. Too far outside. 1-0 the count. In on the hands. 2-0. say down the middle, but apparently not. Strike called on the outside pitch. That was not a strike. The one before was. 3-1 the count. To Klimovitz. It's this one hard. Center fielder Carney camps under and makes the play. That's the third out of the inning. Time running out for the Tigers. 3 innings to go here on the Legacy Sports Network. Jake Jarvis is going to lead off the bottom of the 5th inning here.
Bottom of the 5th for the Tigers, number 11.
9 outs remaining in their season. They need 3 runs to tie. Jason Ruiz. Low and away, ball 1. Strike called. Evens it up at 1-1. That ball gets into left field. A base knock for Jake Jarvis and a leadoff single. What you got to do to get rally started. Ruiz had thrown 59 pitches before that at bat, so just barely over 60 now. Bring up right fielder Jason Helms. Jarvis faked the steal. Helms watches this one for ball 1. Good turnout. A lot of fans out here for both teams. Pitch outside. 2-0 to Helms. Five to 2 the score. Cedar Ridge over Klein Collins. Helms lifts this one up and just a pop fly to left field. Easy play for Chambers. That will bring up first baseman Mikey Tanner. It's this one hard. Center fielder Daniel Williams. And underneath it, though, for out number 2. Pop flies don't score runs. They're a good fielding team. They're going to catch those balls. Nick Carney, the center fielder, at the plate. Runner on first, and Jarvis. 2 outs in the inning. Launches that one, dipped down low. Outside, 2-0. Strike at the knees. 2 balls, 1 strike to Kearney. Ripped foul down the third base line. Stays alive, 2-2. Ruiz checks the runner. That's Jarvis. Jarvis is moving on the pitch. Ball 3, and Jarvis is in there safely. Another stolen base for Jake Jarvis. And he's in scoring position for Nick Kearney to drive him home. Kearney's 0 for 1 today. Was hit by a pitch in the second, grounded out in the 6-4-3 double play in the third. Gets this one up in the air, fouling out of play down that left field line. Like we mentioned, not a lot of room to work with once you get deep in the outfield there on both sides. That fence narrows down quickly. Full count. Here's the payoff pitch from Ruiz. Outside, ball 4. Gotta be patient at the plate right now. You know what this ump does. Jarvis at second, Kearney at first. We're gonna have a pinch hitter. James Kuykendall, the sophomore. Takes strike 1. Kuykendall watches that one. Down low. On the season, Kuykendall only has 3 to plate appearances. He's 2 for 3 though, with a double and a triple. How about that? It's that one foul down the third base side. Two for 2, with a walk. 3 plate appearances, a walk, a double, and a triple. Not bad. 1 ball, 2 strike here to Kuykendall. Here's the pitch. Hit, and oh, good play defensively. Nice range over there by the shortstop, Klimovitz, to make the 3rd out of the inning. The Tigers down to their last 6 outs of the season here on the Legacy Sports Network. 5-2 Cedar Ridge over Klein Collins. Cameron pinch back, leading off the top of the 6th inning. He's 2 for 2 today, 2 singles and a walk. 2 runs scored. 0-1 count to Cameron. There's a pitch from Mosky, and it hits him. Catcher Mike McCann at the plate now. Good looking breaking ball. 0-1 count. Too far outside. 1-1. That ball hit to center field. Carney giving chase. Now Helms is going to grab it in right center. You hear the Cruz chants. Utica now. He's 0 for 1 today. Struck out in the first, hit by a pitch in the third, walked in the fourth. Well, everybody walked in the fourth. Ball hit right up the middle, right into Mosky's glove. Over to first in time for the double play. Wow. Just kind of floated right up into Moskowitz's glove. He didn't even realize what happened. Threw it over to first, completed the double play. 6 outs remaining in the Tigers season. They need 3 runs to continue. 5-2. Cedar Ridge over Klein Collins on the Legacy Sports Network. To the score. Bottom of the 6th inning. 6 outs remaining in the Tigers season. Jared Huber knows all too well exactly what's been a strike, what's been a ball all night long. And all you can do is laugh. 0-1. In the dirt, 1-1. I agree, that was a strike, but so was half the other pitches in the 4th inning. That was a problem. Here's the 1-1 from Ruiz. This one lays the shortstop. Klimovich is there to make the play. Joel Rodriguez at the plate now. Way ahead of that one and on top. 0-1. In the dirt and away, 1-1 the count. Joel, 371 hitter on the season. Looks like that front foot bailed out on that one. One-two count. Jason Ruiz has pitched a beautiful game so far. Blowing away, evens it up at 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Kicks, delivers. Good play by the second baseman Ramos. Throws it over to Buedeker in time for out number 2. Jacob Rodriguez, the shortstop. 1 for 3 today. 2 strikeouts and singled in the 4th. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball. Get some swinging and missing. 1-1. Ruiz only around 85 pitches on the afternoon. Ball in play. Klimovich has it. Long throw, and J-Rod is safe at first. Head first dive. Love the effort there to get on base.
Number 2, Austin Finnegan.
Finnegan 1 for 3 today. Singled in the second. Hits this pitch on the outside. Fouling away. Here's the 0-1 to Finney. Off the glove of Pinchback. Oh man, what a great effort by Cameron Pinchback at third base. It's an infield single for Austin Finnegan. Well, I mean, you give yourself an opportunity, and that's what the Tigers have here. Down to their final 4 outs. 2 outs in the inning. 2 runners on. 1 swing in the bat from tying this thing up, though. Boy, this place would erupt. Coaching staff intentionally walks Jake Jarvis. Pretty good idea. Tell you what, that's how much respect they have for him. There was runners on first and second, and they loaded the bases up, moved each base runner up a bag. That is absolute respect for Jake Jarvis and his ability to hit the baseball. There's not many guys that you do that to. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Jason Helms at the plate. There's the pitch. All one. 1-0. Ruiz with a pitch. Little tapper back to the mound. Ruiz makes the underhand play at first base. Oh boy, they had a big opportunity there, and they cannot deliver. When we come back, the 7th and final inning, game 3. Cedar Ridge leads it over Klein Collins 5-2 here on the Legacy Sports Network.
Number 22.
104 pitches thrown by Mosky, and going back out there to battle in the 7th. Upstairs, ball 1 to Daniel Williams. "96 innings for Jason Ruiz through 6. That has been a great performance. Coach Griff having a quick chat with the home plate umpire now, and it's not about balls and strikes anymore. I think this is about an injury. He was making sure that if he walks out there, it's not going to count as a mound visit. He's just going up there to see how he's feeling. Yep, and he made the decision to pull him. Boy. Round of applause for Lance Moskowitz. Unbelievable. Terrific ball game, terrific senior year he had. In comes Austin Boyles.
Defensive change here.
Austin Boyles on the season.
Now coming at the pitch number
33 and a third innings pitched. He's 6-0 on the year. 48 strikeouts in 33 and a third inning. 2.52 ERA. See Boyles warming up there. Two balls, no strikes, the count. to Daniel Williams, the center fielder. Williams is 0 for 1 today, struck out in the second. 2 RBI walks. It's weird. Rarely happens, right? So Austin Boyles, the sophomore, in the ball game now. Moskey finishes night with 106 pitches, 6 innings pitched. 2-0 count. Fastball, strike called at the knees. Here's the 2-1. Fastball, low and inside. Austin Boyles has got a amazing curveball. That thing breaks 2-3 feet, it seems like. 12-6. Right back up the middle, takes a weird hop off the hill. J-Rod makes the play in time, got him. We're out number 1. Grant Klump, the right fielder, 0 for 3 today. Was robbed, though, in the 4th inning with the bases loaded on that line drive. He hit to left field by Joel Rodriguez. That was a great catch out there. Here's the pitch. Curveball left upstairs. 1-0. Lifted up and out of play. One ball, one strike to count. Here's the pitch. Low and away. 2-1 to Klump. Left fielder Chris Chambers on deck. He's 1 for 3 today. Fastball outside. 3-1. Right up the middle. Goes in between Boyles' body and his glove. Wow. That was a shot back up the middle by Grant Klump. Dangerous potential play there. Left fielder Chris Chambers is 1 for 3. Like I said, singled in the 5th. Hits this one on the ground foul.
Number 5, Chris Chambers.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Beautiful curveball in there for a called strike. That's the curve I'm talking about right there. 12-6 motion on it. Very Zito-esque. Here's the 0-2. Another curveball. Foul down third base side. Good job to stay with it by Chambers. Still 0-2. Now these stands are almost totally packed because you got the awaiting two ball clubs here, East Bernard and Blanco, going to play after the conclusion of this one in their one-game series. Plus all the Klein Collins fans and Cedar Ridge fans. That one lifted out of play. Hits the wooden stands and bounces back into play. Still got him in an 0-2 count. Here's a pitch. Tried to get him to chase something away. Doesn't go for it, 1-2. One-two offering in the dirt. Runner's gonna go. Huber's got a beat on him. Is the tag there? No, it's not. The throw was high, forced Finnegan to jump up in the air. Good throw, would have nailed him. Two-two. Got him swinging on the curveball. Out number 2.
12, number 13, Nick Rodriguez.
Nico Rodriguez, the DH, 1 for 3 today. Singled in the third, came around to score. Flied out to center, then flied out to the third. 1-0 the count to Nico in that 8th spot. Boyles checks the runner at second, and brings it. Fastball called a strike on the outside part of the plate. One and one. Curveball, strike called. One ball, 2 strikes to count to Nico Rodriguez. There's a pitch outside, 2-2. Five, 6, 7 holes coming up next for the Tigers in the next inning. Down to their final 3 outs. That one slices foul down the first base side. Tanner, Carney, Sanders spot coming up in the 7th. Jason Ruiz at 96 pitches. Just a great game. 2-2. Got him swinging at the curve, over Finnegan's head into center. Coach is going to send him home. Carney misjudges the ball, and that's an RBI single for Nico Rodriguez. Six to 2 the score. 4-run cushion for the Raiders of Cedar Ridge. Second baseman Derek Ramos, sacrifice bunt in the 3rd. Singled in the 4th. Flew out to right field in the 5th. So he's 1 for 2. Hits this one into right field. Helms is there for the grab for the 3rd out of the inning. When we come back, Bottom of the 7th, Tigers down by 4. Last 3 outs of their season. Can they do it? Here on the Legacy Sports Network. The 5-hole, Mikey Tanner, first baseman, is going to lead off the inning. Here in the bottom of the 7th. Down 6-2. Outside, changeup, ball 1. Fastball down the middle. We'll even it up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, ball 2. To Tanner. Base runners. That's all you need right here. Three and 1 to Tanner. You're going to get a good pitch here. Make sure it's perfect. You're going to swing. He does. Comes up empty. He foul tipped it, I believe. Full count, 3 and 2. Ball 4. Tanner's aboard. That's what it takes. Like I said, just get on base. Nick Carney up now. Hit by a pitch in the 2nd. Hit into a 6-4-3 double play in the 3rd. And a walked in the 5th, so he's 0 for 1. But has gotten on base 2 out of 3 times. Jason Ruiz. 101 pitches. Strike called there. Goes Carlos with the grab, barehanded, down that 3rd baseline. Carney in an 0-2 hole. There's the pitch outside, ball 1. Hit on the ground, pinch back, throws it to 2nd. And they get the 5-4 fielder's choice for out number 1. That will bring up new hitter, number 24, senior Jonathan Silva. A lot of power. Strike called, 0-1. Big cut there, pinch back has it, over to second, try to get the double play, and it's an error on the throw. Another 5-4 fielder's choice. That will count as an error because it allowed the base runner up a bag. If he had stayed on first, it would not have. Jared Huber, the catcher, 1 for 3 today at the plate. Strike called at the knees. We've been playing for 2 hours exactly. We're 1 pitch away from ending the ball game and the season for the Klein Collins Tigers here in Game 3. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit up in the air to left center field. Is that going to drop? Yes, it is. All the way to the warning track, and that is going to be an RBI stand-up double for catcher Jared Huber. Kyle Saul will be the courtesy runner for the catcher Huber. 6-3 the score now. Joel Rodriguez, the left fielder at the plate. Game tying run is on deck, but there's 2 outs. Jason Ruiz pitching a gem. Fastball on the outside part of the plate called a strike. Time called. Oh, 1 to Joel. There's a pitch. Low, 1-1. Low again, ball 2. Hit right up the middle into center field. No sense in sending the run here because it doesn't matter. That would just make it 6-4, so you keep him on third. Runners on the corners. Joel Rodriguez at first. Kyle Saul, the courtesy runner for Huber after his double, is on third. Game tying run is at the plate. Jacob Rodriguez, sophomore shortstop. 2 for 4 today, 2 singles, 2 strikeouts. Ruiz kicks, delivers. Upstairs, ball 1. Here's Ruiz's 1-0 pitch. That was a strike on the outside part of the play, but called a ball. Two balls, no strikes to Jacob Rodriguez. Got to be selective here. Wow, another good-looking pitch called ball 3. .30 count. You know J-Rod's going to have the red light here. He's not going to swing. Ball 4. That one was low. Coach for Cedar Ridge walks out, have a quick chat. Hey, no harm done. Huber's courtesy runner Saul on third, Joel Rodriguez on second, J-Rod, Jacob Rodriguez on first. Austin Finnegan at the plate. Jake Jarvis on deck. Can they get to him? Finnegan, 2 for 4 today. Ruiz with the pitch, strike called. Down the middle. Oh, your team MVP sits on deck with the bases loaded. 1 pitch away from ending the season. Here's the 0-1 to Finnegan. Hit, a shot into left field. It's gonna score 1. 6-4. An RBI single by Austin Finnegan. Jake Jarvis at the plate. A 2-run ball game. Bases are loaded. Two runs away. There's the pitch from Ruiz. Fouled out of play down the first base side, 0-1 count. Ruiz trying to get out of this jam himself. He's at near 115 pitches now. Oh, 1 count, Ruiz's pitch. Looks like a slider breaking outside. Good job by McCann to stop it. You almost don't want that because then they would just intentionally walk Jake. Not that you don't want Helms up, but 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch from Ruiz. Outside again. 2-1. All you can ask for right here. You have the shot. Ruiz kicks, delivers. Breaking ball called a strike on the outside part of the plate. That hadn't been a strike all day long, but it is here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, down by 2. The series knotted at 1 game apiece. This is winner take all right here. Jason Ruiz kicks, delivers. Breaking ball, hit foul, straight back. Count remains 2-2. Home run would win it. Base hit would probably tie it. With J-Rod at second, Joel at third. Put the ball in play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jason Ruiz with the pitch. Fouling out of play. You know this is such a pressure situation for Jake Jarvis. And he's just battling off pitches. remains calm in the box. 2-2 pitch, here it comes. Hit on the ground, Klimovitz has it. Over to second, he's safe! It's an infield single for Jake Jarvis. Austin Finnegan with the speed at first. Klimovitz taking his time, making sure he makes a good throw, and he did. But Austin Finnegan just hustled down that line. RBI infield single for Jake Jarvis. He's on first, Finnegan on second, J-Rod at third. Joel Rodriguez just scored. 6-5. Helms lifts this one foul and out of play. A base hit most likely wins the game. Right here. Down by one, bottom of the seventh, game 3. Helms is 0 for 4 today, but seasoned veteran right here, still only a junior too. Here's the 0-1. Outside and low. Evens it up for Jason Helms at 1-1.
Congratulations. Good job.
Here's the 1-1. Checks his swing, drops down below the knees, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. 2 outs, bases loaded. Down by 1. There's a pitch. Ball 3. I'm not sure where that was. That was a good looking pitch. (3-1). He's got to throw a strike or the game is tied. Hits this one to deep right field. Goodbye! A walk-off grand slam for Jason Helms. Are you kidding me? Oh, Nelly! Are you serious? A walk-off grand slam! I gotta go down there. Game over, series over. A walk-off grand slam by Jason Helms. We're going down. We'll talk to the winner in just a few minutes. Make sure you go back and watch the archive of this ball game. We can't do it live. Go back and watch this game. Unbelievable finish. Wow. 9-6, the final score. Once again, the game 1 winner, Cedar Ridge 4-3. Klein Collins wins game 2 earlier today, 7-2, and they win game 3 here in walk-off fashion, 9-6. The umpires having a quick gathering. You can't say anything about that, come on. Even if they take away Helms' run and another runner, that's still 2, and that wins the ball game. If they're saying he didn't touch first or whatever.
I thought I knew how to pronounce all these names.
Now both head coaches come over. You cannot take this away. What's the call? Game over. Klein Collins wins it 9-6 on a walk-off grand slam. They will face the Kingwood Mustangs in the 3rd round of the playoffs. This has been a production of the Legacy Sports Network. For Matt Broussard and everybody involved, I'm Jade Arneal. Good night, everybody. Klein Collins, we'll see you next week.